Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to do the customized programming for cameras, IP cameras. We can turn on the flashing lights in some of the cameras if you want. We can also turn the flashing light off in whichever camera we want. We can also turn on the sound alerts in some of the cameras, and we can also turn off the sound alerts in any of these cameras. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back and then start from the app first. So let's say I go to Hik-Connect app. First thing I need to make sure that as you can see, the second job here, it shows blue and white light, and while on the top it says disarm. So it's basically arm. When you arm the system, then you will see blue and white light, and if you disarm the entire system, which means no alerts, no sound, then it's gonna look like blank, right? So first thing first, what you have to do, you have to arm your system. So on these three dots here, you click on three dots and you click on arm, and then you arm the system. Okay, now the system is armed, and if you go back, now I also have these white and blue lights. So now I'm going to program the flashing lights and sounds in any of these cameras. So I click again on these three dots and click on settings, and then I click on the intelligent detection on the left. Now in this system we have 16 outdoor cameras. You may have less or more cameras. We can go and program cameras customization one by one. So let's say I start with the front porch. Click here. Now on the front porch camera, the first thing, motion detection should always be turned on. It always has to be green. Detection area drawn, leave it like this. Detection target, human and vehicle, leave it like this. Even though you can choose human only or all, but we pre-program these things, so leave it like that. Like that. Sensitivity, we keep it medium, which is fine. If you do high, then you will get a lot of activity for no reason. Now audio warning linkage right now is turned off for this camera. So I'm going to turn it on, toggle it, and it turns on. And now let's say I want to choose the audio type. You have different options available. I'm going to click on audio type. If you choose the first option, prompt, the camera will only make a beep sound when you go in front of this camera. But if you choose the alarm sound, and then you have a lot of other options to choose. So you click select. Now these are your pre-programmed messages which camera is going to say loud when you go, or someone goes in front of these cameras. So you can either turn on just the siren, so somebody will hear the siren, or you can choose any of these pre-programmed, pre-recorded message. So let's say if you choose this one, attention please, the area is under surveillance. So it's going to say like that. But for the front door, let's say you can say simple welcome. If it's your driveway, you can say this is no parking zone, right? So this is a front porch, I'm going to say welcome, and then click save. Now you can also do customized audio. So you can click here and you can record your own message in your own voice and upload it here. But we usually go by the pre-recorded set. And you can also choose how many times that message will be played. So default is 5. I can go down to 3. All right. Now if I hit save, now the settings we have now is if somebody comes in front of these cameras, the camera will announce that message, pre-recorded message, 3 times, and it will turn off for 10-15 seconds. And if you go in front of that camera again, it will say that again. Now flashing light linkage, right now it's turned on. So what flashing light linkage means is that if somebody comes in front of these cameras, it will turn on the red and blue blinking light. So let's say you want these light on in this camera, keep it like this. But if you want those flashing light off, toggle it off. If you don't want the siren in that camera, turn it off. So these are the two settings that will turn off. But if you turn them both on, you can do it. And if you go back, it automatically will save your settings for this camera. And if I go back to front porch camera again, I can see all my settings are already here. Let's say I want to turn off the audio, so it will not give me any audio message when I go in front of this camera. And I go back, done. Front door. So you can do programming for any of these cameras one by one. So patio, we have these audio on and flashing on. Let's say I go to driveway front. I don't have no audio on, but I do have flashing on. Okay, so you could do your own customized programming depending on whatever you like. Thank you for watching.